Over the past week, we've received a ton of hints and pieces of information from KingBDogs, the developer at Mojang, currently working on Minecraft, about the next Minecraft snapshot. Luckily for you, over the past 7 days, I've been collecting all of this information to put it into this video. Whether you're a Java player or Bedrock, we're going to be talking about all of the features you can expect to see in the next snapshot or beta. There's a lot to talk about, so feel free to skip through the video using the timestamps down below in the description. Drop the video a like if you enjoy it, and let's dive right into things. So everyone, let's start off by talking about how we actually know there is going to be a new snapshot this week as of when I'm recording this video. When Mojang did drop the snapshot and beta, pretty much known as 22W42A, it was actually dropped on October the 19th. We were not actually sure if we would get a snapshot every single week from then on out, or if we get one maybe once every month or maybe once every few months. We're not really sure how much content Mojang has actually got in the pipeline right now, and I was pretty certain that we would actually not be getting a snapshot every single week. However, there was a very interesting tweet made by a big content creator for Minecraft known as Echo Soldier. The tweet actually reads, "Knowing Wednesday now produces snapshots gets me through the week. What are you hoping to see tomorrow?" Now this tweet is pretty interesting, and I'm sure Echo might not actually have the full context as to if we will get a snapshot this week. However, the certainty within this tweet almost makes me sure that Echo knows there will be a snapshot. Now correct me if I'm wrong, I'm not sure if Mojang has confirmed this anywhere if we will be getting a snapshot every single week from now on, but this certainty from Echo does seem to imply that he has some kind of information that we do not. Now I'm not saying that Echo Soldier does have insider information or anything like that, but in the past he has been invited to events by Mojang and did get to see Minecraft Live 2022 early. So I would not be surprised if he has some kind of information that we currently do not. Nevertheless, the certainty from Echo, this big Minecraft content creator, that we will be getting a snapshot is definitely very, very interesting and reassuring to say the least. Of course, with every snapshot we also get a beta, so if you're a Bedrock player, do not feel left out because you will be getting content as well. Now then, let's move on to the features of this so-called snapshot, which we're going to be calling 22W43A in this video. Obviously 22 being the year and 43 being the week we are currently in. We do actually have a ton of information to go over regarding the changes we will be seeing in this snapshot 22W43A. Of course, not all of these mentioned in this video will be in the next snapshot or beta, so take what I say with a grain of salt, but all of these features and changes have been officially confirmed by KingBDogs. The first one actually says, thinking of adding chest boats to redstone tab as well, since they seem to be used a lot. Do you think non-chest boats should be there too? This is basically KingBDogs talking about boats and boat chests coming to the redstone tab, which is pretty interesting and a cool change. We then have this next tweet saying, experimenting with making the ordering of coloured blocks more logical as colour gradient. Includes wall, terracotta, glass, etc. As you can see by this image, the blocks are ordered to go from white all the way through to black, which is obviously darker than white. Then it goes through from red all the way through the colour spectrum, the colours of the rainbow, all the way down until you get to pink, which is like the last colour. Then it goes through the concrete all the way through, just in the same order basically, and then with glass it does do the exact same thing. People in the comments were telling me that the blocks are already ordered like this, but at least on Java Edition I did check and I took this screenshot to prove it. This is not how they are ordered, guys. It is completely different. So KingBDogs is basically talking about changing it from this to this. This next tweet is quite controversial and I've had a ton of comments about this, so let's set everything straight, right? This tweet does say, thoughts on ominous banner and dragon eggs in the creative inventory. The image below does show the ender dragon egg and the ominous banner in the creative mode inventory, which is very interesting. I made a video about this talking about why it's so exciting and why I'm very happy about this change and why I think this is a big moment for Minecraft. This could open the floodgates for a ton of exclusive items like command blocks and barrier blocks being added to the creative mode menu. In the comments, a ton of people were actually telling me I'm wrong, that these things are already in the creative mode inventory, but as I shown in this screenshot I literally just took before recording this video, on the latest snapshot by the way, this is not how things are. The ominous banner is not in the functional blocks tab and the ender dragon egg is not in the functional blocks tab. As I said, I'm checking this on Java, so maybe it's different on Bedrock. I would have to check. I do not really play Bedrock that much, but as I said, this is a change that KingBDogs is talking about that is not currently in the game. So yeah, I'm not certain that these are in the creative mode inventory. I did check and I did even search them, but from what I saw, you can only get them using cheats and commands. Finally, we have this change, which is definitely the most interesting. Someone who I actually blurred out just in case I do not want to be mentioned did say, talking about the inventory in creative, I think there should be eggs to spawn the iron golem and snow golem, so you don't have to look for the pumpkin and the iron or snow blocks in creative, right? Then KingBDogs did reply, this is a great point. Since then, we've not really received any information. I'm sure this idea has been written down and put into a notebook somewhere, but at the moment we do not have any confirmation that the team is working on this, so do not expect this change in the next snapshot 22W43A. However, do just keep this in the back of your mind, store this information somewhere, because I'm pretty sure this is going to be added by the time we actually get 1.20. The fact KingBDogs did reply despite having not to reply, I think this is a great sign. It's clearly an idea KingBDogs is interested in, and it makes so much sense. Being able to just spawn iron golems and snow golems with an egg would also be very cool. At the end of the video, I want to give my personal idea and one of my thoughts about this, which I'm sure you guys will like, so be sure to stick around. But yeah, this is basically all of the changes we've got so far, which could be in the next snapshot, apart from the last one with the spawn eggs I just mentioned. Pretty much all of the ones we've heard about so far are exclusive to the creative mode inventory on Java Edition, so let me know in the comments, how bad is the Bedrock creative mode inventory? Do you think it needs an overhaul like the Java inventory? Let me know your thoughts. But at least for us Java players, there are a lot of changes coming, and hopefully these changes will be reflected on Bedrock Edition 2. I'm sure a lot of you guys find these changes interesting and cool, and hopefully a lot more user friendly. They're a lot more easier to navigate and access, so I think all in all these are some exciting changes. Despite being small, they're not like new blocks or new mobs or anything, but nevertheless they're still pretty nice to know that these quality of life changes are on the way. As I've mentioned throughout the video, these changes are amazing and I'm really enjoying 1.20 so far, although we're not getting like big new changes like we did with the Nether update or Caves and Cliffs update. Just keep in mind that this update is a catch-up update, it's a quality of life update. Mojang just wants to make Minecraft more user-friendly, so that's their goal with this update, and if that is what they want to do, they're definitely doing a good job. Now, as we talked about at the end of the video with these spawn eggs, I have an idea for this, and that would be to add an Ender Dragon spawn egg with the spawn egg, and just a few more. I think we should literally be able to spawn any mob we want in creative mode. There's really no reason that we cannot do this at the moment, so I think a great quality of life change would be for Mojang to allow us to spawn in any mob we want in Minecraft. But yeah, that's just my thoughts everyone, thanks for watching, goodbye.